Hello. Podcast title Short the Bottom. Nice try, the bull doesn't care. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bull Stampede, where we don't just talk about stock market rallies, we ride them like a rodeo star. I'm your host, EIP, who warned you beforehand long before CPI occurred that we would rally hard, who kept saying this is the bottom. And today we're diving deep into the world of CPI shorts and how everyone who tried to play it cool just ended up playing themselves. That's right, folks. If you thought you could outsmart the market by shorting the bottom, well, how's that working out for you? The stock market just threw your plan out the window, slapped a rocket to the bull's back, and said, nah, we're going up. The great CPI short saga. Let's rewind a bit, shall we? Not too long ago, everyone and their pet iguana was talking about shorting the market before the CPI report. Inflation numbers were coming in hot, and the smart money was lining up to bet against the market like it was the Kentucky Derby. And they were all putting everything on the slow horse named doom and gloom. The logic was flawless, right? Inflation was running wild, the Fed was breathing down everyone's neck, and everyone figured the market was on the brink of collapse. People were shorting CPI like they were betting on the end of civilization itself. It was like watching a bunch of people throw water balloons at a wall, convinced it would burst open. Spoiler, it didn't. Instead, CPI came in, the market blinked, yawned, and said, cool story bro, before taking off like a SpaceX rocket. And suddenly, all those traders who were smirking about how smart they were to short the market, yeah, they're not smirking anymore. Now they're refreshing their brokerage apps in disbelief, muttering, how did this happen? The short squeeze of the month. You see, there's an old saying in the stock market, never bet against the house. But everyone thought they were the house. Twitter gurus. YouTube gurus who make two arrows and give you two direction at any given point of time. Retail traders who just discovered options trading, everyone was piling into those shorts like it was a Black Friday sale. But what did the market do? Oh, it gave them a gift. A beautiful gift wrapped in a bright red bow called short squeeze on. It didn't stop there. No, it's like the market decided to throw a full-on you played yourself parade. The shorts got squeezed, the bull started running, and suddenly everyone's favorite meme stock from 2021 is back up 20% for no good reason. It's like the market just flexed and said, I can go wherever I want, and right now I'm going up. Short the bottom. Really? Here's the thing, they're shorting the top, fine, risky but understandable, but then they're shorting the bottom. And let's be honest, that's what everyone just did. They tried to short the bottom of the market, convinced that stocks were about to tumble into some financial black hole. But guess what? The market had other plans. While everyone was busy hedging against a meltdown, the bull just casually sauntered into the room, adjusted its tie and said, yeah, no, we're going up. Thanks, and up we went. The S&P is climbing, the Nasdaq is on fire, and even companies you forgot existed are suddenly back in the game. It's like the market is trolling everyone. Oh, you thought you were smart, huh? You thought shorting was the way to go. Here, let me show you what happens when you underestimate my power. Listen to the sound of shorts getting blown out of the water while the bulls light up cigars and toast to their unexpected windfall. The next few days, full bull mode. And let me tell you something, this rally isn't over. Over the next few days, the bull market is going to keep powering through like it just drank 3 Red Bulls and took a lap around the track. Why? Because everyone who shorted the bottom is still scrambling to cover. They're like the guy who showed up to a pool party in a full suit, completely unprepared for what's happening around them. They thought they were playing 4D chess, but the market was playing checkers and said, I win, buddy. And now they have no choice but to chase. They're buying back stocks, trying to minimize their losses, and all the while the bulls are laughing their way to the bank. It's like watching a sitcom where the guy who thought he was the smartest person in the room just keeps getting dunked on by fate. The perma bears are speechless. Oh, and let's not forget about the perma bears. You know the ones. The guys who have been screaming about an imminent market crash since 2008. These are the same people who keep a stash of canned food and gold bars under their bed just in case. For the past few months, they've been louder than ever. The sky is falling, they said. The Fed is going to ruin everything, and to be fair, there were moments when it looked like they might be right. But now they're sitting there in stunned silence as the market defies all logic and just keeps going up. It's like the market's playing an elaborate prank on them. Every time they think they've got it figured out, the bull runs just a little bit farther, sticking out his tongue like, can't catch me, and you know what? They can't, not right now at least. FOMO in full effect. And now we've entered the best part of the rally, the FOMO phase. Fear of missing out is in full swing. Everyone who was smart enough to stay in the market is high-fiving their reflection in the mirror, while those who missed the boat are frantically Googling how to buy call options. People are jumping into the market left and right, trying to catch a ride on this unstoppable bull train. Even the guy who was convinced that cash was king 2 weeks ago is now putting in buy orders like his life depends on it. Maybe I should just buy some Apple stock, he says, as if that wasn't the move last year. The FOMO is so thick you can cut it with a knife. People are watching the market climb and wondering, am I too late? The answer, of course, is no, because in a market like this, the rally's got legs, baby, at least for the next few days. Final thoughts. Hold on tight. So, what's the moral of the story? Simple. The bull is running and it's not stopping anytime soon. Not today, not tomorrow. Not until it's had its fill of squeezing the shorts and showing the world that trying to bet against the bottom of the market is like bringing a fork to a soup party, completely useless. Over the next few days, expect to see more of the same. The market's going up, shorts are getting burned, and the bulls are laughing all the way to the bank. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Because right now it's a one-way ticket to Rally Town, and we're all on board. Stay bullish, my friends. Let's face it, the market's going up, and we all know how this ends. You'll try to get fancy short the rally again, and just like with the CPI pop, watch from the sidelines as the bull runs off into the sunset. Meanwhile, I'll be guiding my group to catch the exact bottom, riding the wave like stock market surfers while you're stuck thinking this time I've got it. Spoiler, you don't. But hey, if missing the next big rally is your thing, go for it. We'll send you a postcard from the top. Alright folks, that's it for today's episode, The Bull Stampede. If you enjoyed this wild ride through the stock market zoo, then do yourself a favor, smash that like button like you're shorting a meme stock. Hit subscribe like you're buying the dip, and share this podcast with your friend who thought CPI meant crazy portfolio implosion. And listen, if you don't subscribe, well, let's just say the bull might not like that. I've heard rumors that unsubscribers are getting stuck in a time loop where they keep shorting the market every time it rallies. Don't be that guy. So join the herd. Let's ride this bull all the way to the moon, or at least until the next Fed meeting. Until then, stay bullish, stay weird, and remember, the only thing scarier than inflation is missing out on this rally. Catch you next time. End of podcast.